Taking care of patients is part of my life and why I became a physician. When I came to Moffitt, it was just opening its doors. I was only like the 4th or 5th surgeon that was hired here. But it gave me the sense of a family when I came here. We spend so much effort in innovation. We give people an opportunity to beat their cancer like no other place does. I think one of the most important things that we've accomplished here with the government funding was back in the late 1990s. That was at a time that most cancer centers really felt like immunotherapy was not going to work for cancer patients. It was going to be something more for infectious disease people. And today, immunotherapy is really one of the key areas for the treatment of people with cancer. And so without the government funding, we would have never laid down that foundation to be the leaders in immunotherapy and immuno-oncology is what we call it today. Expanding Moffitt's footprint is really critical. There's only a certain amount of patients we can take care of on our campus right here. And so expanding the footprint throughout the state of Florida, we can treat so many more patients, and so more patients can have access to Moffitt care. Patients here at Moffitt, they have the best outcomes in the nation. And so the more patients that can get Moffitt care delivered to them, more patients are going to be able to survive their disease. In addition to improving the outcomes, we know that patients treated at Moffitt, the cost of their care is much less because we're so much more accurate in how we deliver the care. We give them the tests and only the tests that they need. We give them the treatments, the best treatments that they can get, and so they have a better chance of responding to their disease. So the overall cost of care, when you're delivering the Moffitt models that we have, they're going to live longer, have better outcomes, and it's going to be much less cost to the system. When you invest in Moffitt, the infrastructure we have here, that investments, more of it goes into the development of these new drugs or the new innovations for cancer care, because we're not investing in the infrastructure, we have the infrastructure. So the investments are going to be much more valuable, and more of it's going to go into the clinical care of the patients than it would be at a smaller institution. We have the 3rd largest volume of patients in the United States. And so when you're funding for clinical trials that we're doing here, we're going to get more patients treated with that clinical trials than they would in the community. So the investment in the things that we're doing at Moffitt has a significant increase in value of so many more patients can receive that care than you would at a smaller institution. Our innovations have changed not only the care in the state, but is changing the care delivery throughout the world.